If there's anyone who knows how to live in the moment, it's Renee Staska. Her children, aged 10, 9 and 7, all have childhood dementia. Each day with Hudson, Holly and Austin is a blessing because for this family, tomorrow isn't guaranteed.
The coming years, what do they look like for your children?
They develop appropriately to a certain age, and then they start to regress, start to lose memories and body functions, the abilities to walk, the abilities to talk, the abilities to eat, eventually till there's nothing left to lose.
That was 2 years ago, and Renee joins me now. Renee, it is lovely to see you. How are you and the kids doing?
Hello, thanks for having me back. We're still here, still fighting the good fight.
And it is a fight, isn't it, every day, one foot in front of the other?
Oh, absolutely. There's, no time to rest.
So remind us about how you found out and learned that all 3 of your beautiful children have childhood dementia.
So when my youngest was born, he had an enlarged liver and spleen, and he got diagnosed at 8 months old after a gene panel that he had Niemann-Pick type C1, which is a type of childhood dementia. As it's a regressive family gene, I tested my older 2 just to get some reassurance that they didn't have it, but unfortunately they both came back positive 3 months later as well.
So you find out that all of your children have this terrible disease, just hard to comprehend.
Absolutely. It still doesn't feel real to me. I don't know how this can be our life, but it is, so we're making the most out of it.
And last time you spoke to us, Hudson was 8 and he was starting to show signs of the dementia. He was struggling with reading and writing. How is he doing now?
So Hudson's 10 and a half now, so he's nearly 11. Unfortunately, things are playing out as predicted. This is a regressive condition, and once skills and abilities are lost, we can't actually get them back. But he's more than his diagnosis. He's still really happy. He's still, a lovely, friendly boy. He loves being outside. He loves playing. He's much more than what we have going on as well.
And what about Holly and Austin? Are they showing any signs of the dementia at this stage?
Again, unfortunately, things are playing out the way this disease plays out, and unfortunately, it is a rapid regression. But at the same time, again, they are still at mainstream school. They've got great friends. They're both doing basketball for the school, which they absolutely love. Things are tricky, don't get me wrong, but we do really try and keep positive about everything.
It's just remarkable, the way that you're being an advocate for others with this disease too. I just find it extraordinary, the way that you compose yourself.
Thank you. I think, if there's anyone that can move mountains, it's parents for their kids, so I'm trying my best.
Yeah, you bet you are. And making memories is so important for all families, but how are you going about doing that, making the most of every moment that you have together?
Yeah, well, I just absolutely try as much as I can to be a yes mum, within reason, but, sometimes it's not always the big things that mean the most to the kids, it's just things that give them the joy, and that could be as simple as, a movie night in the lounge room with endless snacks, or, just saying yes to something that you might not normally say yes to. It gives them a happy day, it gives me memories of laughter and love, and that's all that matters.
Because the tough reality is that there is no cure and that your children are not going to be with you for long. There has been some progress, though, hasn't there, in the last few years in terms of you trying to move mountains, as you say. Tell us about how you've actually helped move things along.
Sure. So I guess it's really important to understand that childhood dementia is really building from the ground up. There's no resources at the moment for families like mine, and we're really trying to change that. For example, I was part of a parent panel that went to the Parliament House last year and spoke in front of parents, politicians. There were families in the room who have affected children, just about our reality and what we really need to change. We've also beginning to build an online community for support, just like families like mine. Just somewhere to go, where you don't feel so alone in life. We've got family resources coming out now that I've been heavily involved in. Just you know, a little bit of a fact sheet and a guide for what you can do and where you can go when things like this turn your life upside down.
Yeah. So helping others with the unknown as you're grappling with. And I know you've had a lot of love, you've had a lot of support from people all around the country and the world. What does that mean to you?
It means everything really, because, you know, it gives me the strength to fight another day. And all I want is for my children's lives to matter. And, you know, I know how I felt in the beginning, and I know there'll be families that come after me that deserve better, and I'm trying really hard to change that.
Well, Renee, we wish you and your beautiful children all the very best. Please give them a hug for every one of us, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a dreadful condition that affects 1 in 3,000 children. So the work that Renee and others are doing to raise awareness is so vital, and we wish them all the very best.